happened to the CCTV footage that was retrieved from the neighbor's premises of the complainant? You told this court that you retrieved the CCTV footage from the neighbor. What happened to that footage?
What happened to it?
Yes.
It was not clear, and the images were not so clear to identify who could be the person in the image or in the video.
The statement of 7 September 2022, the one of Mary Ateng. 7 September 2022.
Yes.
You have it?
I have it.
Why did you record that statement? Look at the statement. Did you record the statement?
Yeah, I'm the one who recorded it.
Where is it indicated? You as the recorder.
It's my signature, my signature.
Yes. Why did you record this statement? Was there another one that you had previously recorded?
So this is an additional statement.
What is that statement?
This is an additional statement.
It's an additional statement.
Yes.
Yes, my question is why did you record the additional statement?
Yeah, it was there to identify exhibits we had recovered.
In that very statement, you were asked why, how did the victim know the name of A1? You mentioned the name of A1 in that statement. You recall during cross-examination?
Yeah, I recall. Now what happens was, on the 3rd of September 2022,
Yes, proceed.
I was with the husband of Mary Ateng. Going to the home of Sipapa to recover exhibits. During the course of recovery, the complainant was actually happy and even rang the wife. I've recovered my items. It was Sipapa who stole them.
On which date?
On the 3rd September. So that's how now Mary Ateng comes to know the name of Sipapa.
Statement at the bottom, the last paragraphs of that statement. What is written on that statement?
That's all statement read by the maker. Finds it true and correct.
Did you read back this statement to the victim?
I don't recall reading. I did not read back the statement.
Then why did you have to indicate that in the statement of the victim?
We were busy and casual.
Can you pay attention to the court?
We were busy and very casual with her. So she found herself signing without even going through. Because if she had gone through, she could have made the omissions by either erasing or adding in her statement.
You mentioned that you were busy. What kept you busy not to read back a statement? Yet you wrote that you had read back the statement.
I was handling so many things like exhibits, trying also to track other suspects. So the whole day I was committed actually. And by rule, we are supposed only to handle like 3 statements per day. We stop there.
Look at the statement of Mera Teng, the one you recorded on 30th August 2022. Now, Lord, this is DE3A. DE3A.
30th August?
30th August 2022.
Yes, I see it.
Read at the bottom. Did you also indicate
The same applies to this one, that that's all statement read to the maker finds it true and correct. Like I said, I told you, we were too casual. We were too casual, and she signed without going through. Like if she had gone through, she could have made errations that no, this does not form part of the statement. She erases, then countersigns. Or she adds on, then countersigns. But nothing to that effect. And that's how those omissions now come in. And
so look at DE2A. It's the statement of Jacob Noor, 29 August 2020. DE2A.
DE2.
It's dated 29 August 2022.
29th? Yes, I'm seeing it.
You have seen it. Do you recognize that statement? Look at the back of this.
Yeah, it was recorded by my colleague Pinduka.
So it's not your statement, you're not the recorder. And the one of 3rd September 2022, my lord, this is DE2B. DE2B. 3rd September 2022.
It was also recorded by my colleague Garhanga Ruben.
So you're not the one who recorded. My lord, we the document.
Yes,
What is that?
it is a such certificate
And what's the date on it?
dated 13th September 2022. 13th September 2022.
You said you know the document. Is there anything to show that you know the document?
Yeah, I signed as number 6.
As who? As who?
As an officer who participated during the search. Executed by...
Where did they search? Where did you conduct that search?
It was conducted in the home of Sipapa at Biwanvuye.
What did you recover according to that search? What is indicated in that search?
According to the search, item 1, we recovered the one cooker, brackets, rapid gas burner. 2, a product of it is a continuation other than 2. One cooker, brackets, rapid gas burner, a product of Blue Flame, serial number 2111688072009. Then item 2, UCD certificate number 4142888 and U0264/143 for Dunia Jonan, and PLOE certificate number P671671-01188611013 for Dunia Jonan. Then introduction letter for Dunia Jonan dated 17th December 2029. Then appointment letter on contract letter for Dunia Jonan dated 30th November 2026 2018. Joseph Onyango indicated as a complainant.
What is the relationship between Onyango Joseph and the complainant Jacob Onul Maindit?
Jacob Onul Maindit is a Sudan national.
The relationship.
And Joseph Onyango is a Ugandan national, working as a security officer in the in the Sudanese embassy, South Sudan embassy, and therefore for this matter, just because Jacob Aroko was not around, he came in to represent Jacob Aroko as a complainant or as his agent.
And who is the suspect who is indicated in that search?
The suspect here, I'm seeing Luwarira Stewart.
Explain the relationship between Luwarira Stewart and A1.
Luwarira Stewart was a paparazzi for A1. I don't know whether I'm using a better word or
Use an English word to explain.
English word. Is a news publisher for A1. His work was to publish whatever A1 would do. Like here, when A1 stole money, they went to Tororo, he bought items
So the question is, why is the warrior Stewart indicated as an accused or a suspect on that such certificate?
At that moment, we had treated him as a suspect, knowing he has a hand with the A1. But later, when we investigated, we discovered he had no hand and we had to release him. And
The gas ban.
in the house of Sipapa.
Cover the TV,
You recovered?
We recovered the gas burner
Yes.
and the TV was stolen away. Upon realizing that we are going to recover the gas burner and the TV, they had to steal away the TV.
So you never recovered the TV?
So we found only the gas burner.
You never
And
recovered
the TV whisked away.
We didn't see it.
We didn't. No. In the first search we saw it.
And my Lord, we pray to tender this such certificate as a prosecution exhibit in evidence.
Exam you can be admitting
re-exam.
exam. So you had the opportunity to do this.
Understanding that this document was introduced by yourself,
But I'm trying to put it through.
but you did not tender it. You introduced it, asked questions in it, and then
The problem is that let them have it there. Shall see the relevance in due course.
Esooka bbiri zibadde za Jacob endala ebbiri za Mary ate eya Mary ate ng'esooka nga ya musanvu ogw'omwenda ebiri yagikola oluvannyuma n'agamba nti yali ateekedde erinnya lya Sipapa naye yali ogera bwesonga nti nasatu ogw'omwenda yagenda nebawo Mary ate agenda kufunira esibiti mu maka ga Sipapa era bwe yabisangayo n'akulira mukyala we namugamba nti ebintu bye yali abifunye ate Sipapa yali abibbye ajjukira nti obayo amusomera statement ye naye omukyala besonga nti yali amumanyidde ateekako omukono gwe ate k'olwo ye yabibizeemu ng'akyalina okunoonya tebaali bateeberezako okubaza omusango abalala ate nti mu mateeka gaabwe balina okuwandiika statements ezinasooka n'esatu olunaku ne bamuwa statement eyamerete yatuwandiika nasatu ogw'omutanda eyamiribwebiri era n'agamba naye tajjukira nti bazimusomera naye yateekako omukono gwe statement eyayitako no gyeyawandiika nga 29 ogw'omwana 2022 n'agamba si yagiwandiika omuserikale gwayita kuvuka eyagiwandiika naye gye yawandiika nasatu ogw'omwenda 2022 era si yagiwandiika omuserikale gwebayita biraganga yagiwandiika ne bamuwa certificate nga yali atuwandiika mukulina satu ogw'omwenda 2022 n'agamba nti yawandiikako omuntu eyango bakola saakeeru bagimula mu maka ga Sipapa nti mu saakeeru bafunayo kubuuka ekika kya bulu frame basangayo ebbaluwa z'obujulizi za 2010 eziruwa ekibali bamuweereko mu ssaaki eyo eyajjangamu eyawaaba omusango bamuyita Obunkenke Joseph nti kyakokubiri owa South Sudan ate Joseph omwana yali akola ku embassy ya South Sudan mu Uganda nti n'olwekyo yajja kubeererawo emyuja enforcement ye yali taliiwo certificate eyo bwebali batwalamu eyawaza omusango bamuyita Biwanvuye Stewart. Biwanvuye Stewart alikwatanga amawulire agakanga Sipapa n'agateeka ku lukutu okusooka bali bamukote nga balowooza nti yali ebisika bwebamala okubaweereza basanga nti yalimu abamuleka kugenda yabayambako okufunako basanga nga kibi gyebali babiseeyo amaze okufuna ekifo ekyo olwekyo gyebakijjamu satisakete eyo ekiresinkooti ekizibu.
Debbie, you indicated to this court that you recovered A1 and actually analyzed it. So then what was your conclusion of this investigation?
We got the data, but it was not even in the names of the suspect. So we had to abandon it. It was not.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We had to leave it.
What do you mean it was not in the name?
It didn't have particulars of the suspect. The number got.
What, the number?
Yes, the number got. The SIM card where we got the data.
Yes.
It was not in his name. So we had that doubt of it, then we had to leave it.
So when you had to listen to him, you said we got his call data, but when you attributed to
Pardon?
when you attributed to him to A1.
A1?
Why do you attribute it to A1? Was it actually his call data?
By that time when we were looking for him, we had presumed it was his data. But when we went into details, it was not even surfacing in his name.
What is the presumption? What is the basis of the presumption? Say you presume it was his.
Presuming not to be his.
Why did you presume it was his number before you went to request for this call data?
For his call data,
Yes.
we asked friends who could be knowing his number. The number they gave us was totally very different.
What I prefer to approach this witness with the statements of Sekandi Abdallah and then Sentongo Javira. He was cross-examined on these statements. They are plain statements for these people who reported to them as the police.
Who recorded this statement? Who was cross-examined?
Yes, good. Sentongo Javira and the Sekandi Abdallah.
Yeah, dated 14th September 2022.
Do you recognize that statement?
Yeah, it is written in my handwriting.
It was written in your handwriting. Where did you write that statement from?
At Kawarakara police station.
Look at the second statement.
Sentongo Javira Trevor alias Uncle T.
Sentongo Javira alias Uncle T. Is it dated?
Yes, 17th September 2022.
Do you recognize that statement?
It is in my handwriting.
Where did you record that statement?
Kawanagara Police Station.
Is it true that the witnesses you've mentioned, they are the ones who recorded the content?
Very true.
At the back, did you read them back to the witnesses?
Yes. I read.
Are there their signatures?
Yes. They signed.
Where are the signatures? Start with the first one. Start with.
Javira, the signatures here as Sentongo.
Not sure to court.
Court.
Signatures here as Sentongo. Then secondly, the signatures here.
My Lord, we pray to tender these statements. Reason is, my Lord, the witness was cross-examined on these statements. And we believe, my Lord, that they will explain better the answers he gave during cross-examination. They were abandoned by defense during cross-examination, but we feel they are very relevant.
Why don't you remind the court about the question? And what is the purpose of the content? Is the content of the
Content, but also the particular areas that he was asked about, there is more to the answers than he gave, which are contained in these statements.
where are the people who made the statements?
My Lord, they are friends of the accused person.
I understand that, but see, there are two things here.
Yes, ma'am.
There is the content and the fact that the witness is the one who recorded. If it is the content, then really it has to be the person who recorded the statement who says this is what I say. But if it is just for him to say it is true, I recorded the statement and it was on these dates and these people signed and I read it out. Now, if you're asking me about the content, if you're tendering them about the content, really it should be the person who wrote the content to own the content, own the fact that the fact that it was him who recorded. So you can see my dilemma. If I am putting in these statements as a mistake, what is the fact? So you haven't laid the background, the foundation, for the reason why you're putting them in at this stage through this witness. So I need to know, what is it that you are trying to prove? What was it that was asked of him, which was left halfway, and whether that is not what they say?
My Lord, let's address you on that. And you were given that statement to read. And before you could finish the reading, you were stopped. Do you recall that part of the statement?
Yeah, I recall it.
Can you read that part of the statement? If there is any other thing that followed that is relevant to that particular aspect.
What did he say? What did he tell you for that?
My Lord, they told the court that he had bought the vehicle from Mugasha, Mark Mugasha. Yes.
And
and Cloud Holdings. Yes, my lord.
Yes, and what is the issue?
We want him to clarify if there are any other purchases that were done in respect of any other exhibits.
He talked of the source of his income.
Yes?
Talked of the source of his income. Where he gets money to buy those properties.
Who is he and who talked?
The Defense Council.
But in that statement, is there anything that explains? Look at the parts that have been highlighted.
Yes, it is there. Gold dealer. Gold dealer.
And also, my lord, from the cross-examination, they made it appear that the money that was recovered was gotten by A1 on that particular day of 30th of September 2022. But also when you read through preceding statements in that plain statement, you will get a sense. So we feel that this particular statement has to be read in context. Yes.
Of what?
Of the dates and the questions that were asked.
You know what would help them?
Yes,
Is for us to tell us that in cross-examination, we are asked about this particular issue. Where you say this, does that statement add more? But now you're also leaving us. So what I'm fearing is now for you to reintroduce evidence in re-examination which did not come out, or which is not a clarification of what came out in cross-examination. So you have your record.
yes.
You have your record of cross-examination. If you made reference to it, to help us really to confine the re-examination where it should be. So that it's not just a blanket re-examination.
Lord, I don't know that it would be in order for our colleagues to pray for some time and they put their answers on.
Or to go to first another issue. While maybe Mr. Merritt is dealing with this. Is that possible, or it will be disorganized with flow?
My Lord, there is an aspect in that statement where he indicated the witness that he started communicating with the witness on the 30th of September. And then that money was gotten.
Counsel, please refer to your record.
Yes.
I'm also trying to look for.
My Lord, the guidance has been very clear that they should restrict themselves to what arose from the cross-examination. To make it very easy.
I'm mindful of that. That's why I don't want it to just go broadly without reference to particular items in the cross-examination. Because frankly, I don't even remember the statement, but there was too much that came out.
Sipapa nti bakubira mukwano gyo ne babasaba enamba yo naye namba gye babawa bagenda kunoonyereza nga yali simu ne bamuwa statements bbiri esooka yali ya Central Mujavira eyokubiri ya sekandi Abdallah Haman agiwandiika nga 14 Ogwomwenda 2022 eyagiwandiika ali ku poliisi y'e Kabalagala ya Ssentongo Javira Trevor Wamanyika Ankoti agiwandiika nga 17 Ogwomwenda 2022 era yagiwandiikira ku poliisi y'e Kabalagala ne basaba statement zino okuzireetayo olukiriti n'ekitiibwa n'agamba basooke bagonjoole ensonga lwaki bazireta kkooti ng'ebizimiti.
We'll call these witnesses. We'll try to find them and they will come at the execution of the witnesses.
So what should come out of this witness is that whether he's the one who recorded the statements,
Yes.
whether he's the one who that is his handwriting and so on.
My Lord, I think we've already re-examined him on those aspects.
What is the date?
Ssentongo Javira, it's dated 17th September 2022.
Yes, and 14th September 20.
Yes.
Of the Haman second.
Yes.
All right.
We'll call these witnesses.
Next
We
point.
appreciate.
Next point.
My Lord, we have exhausted the re-examination.
Thank you very much. You may sit down. Thank you.
I hope there is a Quran near you there. Is there any? Yeah, you can affirm.
I, Musa Wakabi, affirm that the evidence I shall give in the case before the Son of God shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me Allah. Thank you.
Yes. What is your name?
My Lord, I am called Musa Wakabi,
How old are you?
40 years of age,
Where do you reside?
reside in Mukono.
What do you do for a living?
I work as a principal government analyst in the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Principal.
Government analyst.
Principal what?
Government analyst. Ministry of Internal Affairs at the Government Analytical Laboratories.
When did you, okay, maybe let's go to your academic qualifications. It will lead us to when you joined this job. Tell court about your academic qualifications.
Your Lordship, I have a master's degree, Master of Science in analytical chemistry and pharmaceutical science from Loughborough University, England, UK. Loughborough is Loughborough.
Yes.
I do have a diploma in chemical management from the Swedish Chemicals Agency, Stockholm, Sweden.
Swedish what?
Swedish Chemicals Agency. I do have a degree in
Maybe you need to mention also the years when you got this. Can you begin with the masters? When did you get it?
Masters was in 2017.
Yes.
That one was in 2021, 2022, the chemical management qualification, 2022.
Yes.
I do have a degree in chemistry from Chambogo University, obtained 2009. I have postgraduate diploma in public administration and management, obtained from Uganda Management Institute in the year 2021. I do have professional qualifications that I've done in South Africa, in Sweden, in India, Nairobi, Tanzania, Zambia, but in line with what I do.
In brief, those professional qualifications have been in what?
Okay, wine analysis, instrumentation, instrumentation, yes, yes. Quite a chemical man.
Did you say instrumentation?
Yes, sir, my lord. Quality management systems. Quality management systems. Internal auditing based on ISO 17025-2017 standard. Internal auditing based on ISO IEC 17025, ISO IEC 17025-2017 standard.
Yes. So far those are the ones. Just explain what instrumentation is about.
My lord, the work we do, we use what we call analytical equipment or instruments. So we are supposed to train on how to operate, maintain them. So I've done such training. My lord, I have a work experience of 14 years.
Can I say for all the 14 years you've been working at GAL?
Yes, my lord. Started out in January 2011, up to date.
So as a senior government analyst, in brief, what is your GD? What is your work?
My lord, my work involves receipt of samples or exhibits, sample preparation, sample analysis, sample preparation, preparing them with that analyzable form, sample analysis, interpreting of data from the analysis, data interpretation, report writing, and supervision of subordinate staff, participating in the budgets, drawing of budgets for the revision, plans or plans.
So once you have carried out your work, what do you do? Once you've carried out your analysis, at the end of it all, what do you do?
After analysis, we prepare an analysis report.
So how are you able to identify a report you prepare?
My Lord, the report I prepared is written on a headed paper from my institution, that's Internal Affairs Ministry, Government Analytical Labs, located in Biwanvuye on Pro Tool out the road. It has the telephone contacts of my institution. It has my names, my signature, my title by then. It also has our motto, which says "Go Scientific for Justice Society." It also has the seal.
What is the mission? What's the motto?
It's "Go Scientific for Justice Society," something like that. For a safe and just society.
For a safe and just society.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say the seal, also the seal.
Yes, it also has a seal for my institution. And the emblem of the country.
I want to give you a piece of paper.
Let's get translation of that.
The normal, if I give you a document, the normal way, how normally you receive samples for which you carry out analysis.
My Lord, the samples come through the police liaison officers who are based at the forensic reception.
Yes, that.
The
Liaison officers based on
forensic reception.
forensic reception.
Yes, my Lord.
Police officers or liaison officers?
Sorry?
Liaison or police officers?
Police liaison officers, they are the ones who receive them, and they are based at the forensic reception. So they register them, allocate lab numbers, and bring them to the respective division or lab. Where they are received and registered. After registration in the lab or division, they are taken to subsequent storage, depending on the nature of the exhibit. If it needs refrigeration, it is taken to the refrigerator or freezer. If it is any other exhibit which you call the dry ones, it's water, what, food, take it to a specific storage as well.
So the explanation seems to indicate there are various ways in which these samples are brought to you. Is that the correct position?
Yes, the ways are the same.
Okay.
They are brought in the same manner. But when they reach in the lab, based on which sample, what differs the storage conditions.
Okay.
Yes. If it is a, for instance, postmortem sample coming from the mortuary, someone who died and suspected to be poisoned, that one specifically goes to a freezer. Okay. If it is any other sample, maybe it is a cloth, it could be someone who was attacked by acid, that one can't go to the freezer or the fridge. You take it to the dry storage area. Okay. Maybe it is water, dry storage area like that.
So are there some police forms that, for a normal, that can accompany a sample normally?
Yes, my lord. The submitting officers, or the IO also called, depending on who has got the samples, come with a police form 17A, which is a legal document that they fill in with the information concerning the particular case in question.
My Lord, I pray for Section 24.
1824.
Yes, my Lord. Just look at this document first of all. Are you aware what that document is?
My Lord, the document for this Honorable Court is an analysis report.
Who prepared that analysis report?
My Lord, the report was prepared by Musa K. Wakabe, who is before this Honorable Court now.
You had indicated to this court that you can identify the report due to the various features you had mentioned. Could you show court by holding the paper? Just show court the respective features you were talking about.
Yes, my Lord. The features, one is the institution, the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
The record should indicate that the witness is pointing to these features. The first one is
Ministry of Internal Affairs, Directorate of Government and Corporation.
Yes.
Its address. Then we have the telephone contacts of the institution here, and the email and website. It has this called the coat of arms.
yes.
My Lord,
Which you call the emblem. Is that the one you call the emblem?
I think they use interchangeable, they do the same thing.
Yes.
My Lord, it has a seal here. The seal here.
The seal is what important.
Yes. And at the same time, there's our motto. It's down here in the footer.
Read it.
It says, "Go scientific for a safe and justice society." Go scientific for a safe and justice society.
Then you had also talked about your name, your signature. Are they there?
Yes, my Lord. It has my signature here. It has my name, M.K. Wakabe, and my title by day in 2022. I was a senior government analyst.
And what is your current title?
My Lord, my current title is Principal Government Analyst.
Principal.
Principal Government Analyst.
Look at this document. My Lord, I'm passing on PF24. Look at this document. I beg your pardon, PE24. You recognize it?
Yes, my Lord, I do recognize it.
What is it?
It is called a Police Form 17A, getting from Uganda Police.
So before we get to that Police Form 17, you had earlier indicated that items are brought by police officers. So I would like you to tell me the various ways in which items can be brought by police officers and how you handle them in any way. The various ways in which you can handle them.
Police officers bring in items or samples or exhibits when they are doing investigations in the field. Maybe it's a criminal case, it could be murder, it could be theft, it could be any other case of criminal nature. Then they bring in them to our police liaison officers who receive them, and then they bring them to respective labs. We have 8 labs in the institution.
What are some of the labs that are really important for this case?
The lab that is important in this case is toxicology lab, where I work and which I hate.
Does that anything?
Yes, my lord. It has our stamp.
Dated?
Dated 18th October 20. 18th October. 18th October 2022.
Let's go to your report. We shall come back to that document. Kindly take court through your report, your analysis, your methodology, your findings.
All right, my lord, this analysis report has the following contents. It has the date when it was authored. That was 8th November 2022. It has a lab number given to this case. It's called TX797. TX, capital T, capital X, standing for Toxicology Division. TX797 stroke 2022. It has a police station where the case originated from. It's called the Kabalagala. Reference number given at Kabalagala, CRB 1205 stroke 2022.
You'll have to go slowly, right? Because court is recording. So police station Kabalagala.
Reference number CRB capital C capital RB 1205 stroke 2022. It has name of accused, a one Nachimba Shamirah and others. One Nachimba Shamirah and others. It has a date of analysis. The second date of analysis, 2nd November 2022. My lord, the same document has a background to the case, what really happened, where it is saying that it is alleged, the background, it says that it is alleged that during the night of 28th August 2022, 28th August 2022, a one Arok Jacobo and his family members were in their house sleeping. When unknown thugs broke into the house and stole cash. Broke into the house and stole cash, TV, cash, television, mobile phones, laptops, phones, laptops, jewelry, among others, and escaped unnoticed. On waking up, they were feeling weak. That is Arok and his family. Waking up, they were feeling weak, and some were dizzy. Suspecting to have been sedated. It says that one package of exhibits was received from Corporal Cyril Jab. Package of exhibits was received from Corporal Cyril Jabi, whose police number is 32833. Cyril Jabi, police number 32833, on 18th October 2022. On 18th October 2022. The package was opened and found to contain the exhibits listed below. The package was opened and found to contain the exhibits listed below. Exhibit A was blood sample from Mary Ateng. Exhibit B was blood sample from Arok Jacob Nur Mayen. B was blood sample from Arok Jacob Nur Mayen. And C was a urine sample from Ateng Mary, or Mary Ateng. Sample from Mary Ateng. The document has a test request, what they wanted us to analyze. The test request was to look for sedating agents. My lord, the document has findings from the analysis, and it says that by gas chromatography, tandem mass spectrometry, the above exhibits were quantitatively found. To contain brarobabito. They are quantitatively found to contain brarobabito. Braro is B-R-A-L-L-O, B-A-R-B-I-T-A-L. Brarobabito. Your Lordship, brarobito is also known as Vesparax. Vesparax, V-E-S-P-A-R-A-X. Vesparax is a barbiturate derivative. Barbiturate is B-A-R-B-I-T-U-R-A-T-E. Is a barbiturate derivative that has sedating and hypnotic properties. Hypnotic is H-Y-P-N-O-T-I-C. Hypnotic properties. This compound or chemical is used for the treatment of insomnia. Insomnia is a sleep disorder. When you are failing to sleep, Shamirah. Shamirah is I-N-S-O-M-N-I-A. I-N-S-O-M-N-I-A. Used for treatment of insomnia. The document continues to mention about the side effects of this compound or this chemical that include slurred speech, slurred, S-L-U-R-R-E-D, S-L-U-R-R-E-D, slurred speech. It brings about confusion, poor coordination, or loss of coordination, impaired judgment, relaxation or decreased anxiety, relaxation, and euphoria. Euphoria is E-U-P-H-O-R-I-A. And euphoria, among others. My lord, the document has references where this information was obtained, and one of the books we used is called the Martindale, commonly reference among the pharmaceutical professionals. Martindale, the complete drug reference. Martindale, M-A-R-T-I-N-D-A-L. Martindale, the complete drug reference. Martindale, the complete drug reference. 37th edition, published in London in 2011. Another reference is called Disposition of Toxic Drugs, Disposition of Toxic Drugs in Man and Animals, Disposition of Toxic Drugs in Man and Animals, 9th edition, published in London in 2011. My lord, the document has my signature, as already shown. It has my name, it has my title by then. The document has the seal for my institution, and it has a footer reading the GAR report TX 797/2022. The GAR report TX 797/2022, and it is a one-page document, so it has a page 1 of 1, because each document is a page in our institution. Page 1 of 1. And finally, it has our motto at the extreme end, already mentioned as Go Scientific for a Safe and Just Society. My lord, I submit.
Yes. You gave a brief background in your report. I would like to know where you got this background from.
My lord, the background is obtained from the police form 17A.